A cow went to the Sultan's palace. And she said, "Tell the Sultan that I want to meet him." The Sultan said, "Come, let us see what condition this cow is in." The cow said, "My master the Sultan, I heard that you are distributing medals, and I want a medal." So the Sultan said, "What right, what have you offered, what benefit do you have for the country, so we can give you a medal?" Then the cow answered, "If I am not given a medal, who will? You eat my meat, and you drink my milk, and you shall wear leather don't even leave my dung." So the Sultan gave her a second-class medal. The cow hung the medal around her neck. While she was returning from the palace, she was dancing with joy. She met the mule. Said the mule, "What is all this joy? Where are you coming from?" The cow said, "I took a medal from the Sultan." The mule became agitated and went to the Sultan's palace. And he began to cry out at the door of the palace. He wants to meet the Sultan. They prevented him. Except that he and his title are inherited from his father, he refused to retreat from the palace door, so they informed the Sultan of his order. Then he said, "Come." The mule delivered a hateful greeting. Then he said that he wanted a medal. The Sultan said, "What did you offer to get a medal?" The mule said, "Am I not the one who carries your cannons and rifles on his back during times of war? Aren't I the one who carries your children and your belongings on his back during the days of peace?" Then the Sultan said, "Give the mule a first-class medal." While the mule was returning, he is in a state of extreme joy. He met the donkey. So he told him his story. Said the donkey, "As long as it's like this, I will also go and take a medal." And he ran to the palace. The palace guard shouted at him, but they could not stop him, so they went to the Sultan and said, "Your fellow citizen, the donkey, wants to stand in your hands. Would you please accept it?" The Sultan said, "What do you want, our donkey citizen?" Then the donkey told the Sultan of his wish. Then the Sultan said, "His soul reached his nose. The cow benefits the country and the subjects. With her flesh, her milk, and her skin, the mule carries loads on its back in war and peace. Therefore, he benefits his country. What have you offered? Until you come with your stupidity and stand before us shamelessly. And you ask for a medal." Then the donkey said, standing happily, "May God have mercy on you, my master, it is the greatest service. These are the ones that are presented to you by your donkey advisors. If there weren't thousands of donkeys like me in your office, so you could sit on the throne, did your authority continue? If it weren't for donkeys? Likewise, if your flock were not donkeys, you did not remain in power for a single day." Then the Sultan was certain. The donkey in front of him is right, and he will not deserve a medal like others, but the stable's treasuries will be opened for him, to scoop from it. It also scoops other donkeys.